There are moments in history when technology doesn't just improve, it enters our lives quietly, softly, almost without announcement. Electricity did this, personal computers did this, smartphones did this, and today something new is preparing to live among us. Not a device, not a tool, but a presence, a machine that sees, learns, adapts, and never sleeps. For the first time, we are building something designed not just to work for us, but to live with us. This is the story of domestic robots, how they were imagined, how they became real, and why the next 10 years might just change what it means to be human inside our own homes. For more than a century, we've imagined mechanical helpers. In 1920, the word robot appeared for the first time in a Czech play titled Rossum's Universal Robots. But the idea is much, much older. In ancient Greece, the god Hephaestus created golden servants that could walk and speak. In Jewish folklore, the golem helped its creator by performing tasks silently and tirelessly. We have always dreamed of assistance without fatigue, attention without judgment, presence without loneliness. But for centuries, these dreams stayed imaginary, until technology began to catch up. The first robots that entered our homes were simple. They didn't speak or understand or remember. In 2002, the Roomba arrived, a small disc that roamed across floors, bumping into furniture, cleaning as it wandered. It wasn't intelligent, it didn't think or learn, but it lived in the home. And living with machines changes us. We give them names, we talk to them, we assign them personalities and intentions. Roomba wasn't the technical breakthrough. The breakthrough was psychological. People became comfortable with a machine moving freely in their personal space. And if a robot could clean the floor without instructions, what else might it eventually learn to do? Today, the most powerful companies in the world are racing toward one goal: a general-purpose humanoid robot capable of living and working inside the home. Not a machine for one job, not a vacuum, not a speaker, not a single-function appliance. A robot that can learn any task a human can learn: cooking, cleaning, carrying groceries, assisting the elderly, helping the disabled, supporting everyday life. A robot that can become part of the household. Tesla is one of the most visible competitors. In 2021, Elon Musk announced a project called Optimus. It's a humanoid robot built using the same neural networks that allow Tesla's self-driving cars to see and interpret the world. Optimus is designed to walk upright like a human, to use hands shaped like ours, to recognize objects through cameras, to learn movements through repetition. Musk made a bold statement: humanoid robots may one day be more valuable than cars. To many, this sounded like science fiction. But Tesla is not alone. Figure AI is developing a robot named Figure 01, designed to learn tasks the same way we do, by observing, imitating, and refining through experience. Aptronic is developing Apollo, a humanoid robot intended to work safely beside people in warehouses and eventually in homes. Sanctuary AI is building robots that learn language and reasoning, not just motion. Toyota, Agility Robotics, Xiaomi, and several others are all quietly building machines designed for everyday environments. This is no longer imagination. It's an emerging industry, a new category of product, a future resident of the household. Robots have existed in factories for decades. They build cars, assemble electronics, and operate with incredible speed and precision. But factories are controlled environments, predictable, structured, repeatable. Homes are not. Homes are chaotic. Kids move toys around. Pets walk across the floor. Every kitchen is different. Every person cooks differently. Objects appear, disappear, and shift unpredictably. For decades, this chaos made domestic robots impossible. But one breakthrough changed everything. Artificial intelligence learned to interpret the physical world. Suddenly, robots no longer need perfectly written instructions. They can learn, observe, recognize, adapt. Now, they aren't as intelligent as humans, not yet, but they are no longer blind. They can see what they touch. They can understand what they hold. They can adjust to mistakes. And this ability to adapt is the beginning of true usefulness. But the arrival of domestic robots raises questions that aren't technical, but deeply human. What is a home? Is it a private sanctuary? A place of safety? a space where we are completely unobserved. A robot isn't a piece of furniture. It moves, it sees, it hears, it remembers. When a robot helps an elderly person stand up, when it holds a child's hand, when it's present during our arguments, our daily routines, our moments of silence, it becomes part of the fabric of our lives. So we have to ask, what should a robot understand? What should it forget? What data should it protect? And who ultimately controls it? The history of technology teaches us an important lesson. The inventions that matter most don't arrive with a lot of noise. They arrive quietly. Electricity didn't transform the world in a day. The personal computer didn't become personal overnight. The smartphone didn't become essential the moment it was released. Change happens slowly and then, all at once. Domestic robots will likely arrive the same way. At first, maybe it's a robot that just lifts our groceries, then one that can fold laundry, then one that assists an elderly family member, then one that cooks simple meals, and then one day it becomes an everyday companion, not a servant, not an equal, something new, another resident of the home, another presence in human life. The future won't ask for permission before it arrives. It won't knock on the door, it will simply appear. And when it does, we will have to decide how comfortable we are living alongside a new form of intelligence, not human, not alive, but present. We are not waiting for the age of domestic robots. It has already begun. Thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts on having a robot in your home? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing for more explorations into our technological future. See you in the next one.